Let's get started in child's pose today. You can let your knees come together and your belly drape over the tops of your thighs, or spread your knees wide and start to open through your hips and let your heart melt down towards the earth. Extend your fingertips out in front, gently pressing into your palms so that your hips continue to reach back and down towards your heels. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose, filling up your lungs so that they expand 360 degrees. Really breathing into your back body here. You can start to focus on the sounds and sensations of your breath as you come into this present moment. Feeling your body pressing down into the earth. Then walk your fingertips over to the right. Keep pressing your hips back and down as you extend your fingertips off the side of your mat over to the right. Take a big breath into your left side body. Exhaling as you walk your fingertips back through center and up and over off to the left side. Fingertips extend off the left edge of your mat as you take a big breath in to your right side body, extending along. Exhaling, letting go and coming back through center. Then drag your palms underneath your shoulders and press up to tabletop pose. Inhaling to lift your head for cow. And exhaling, release all the air, press the earth away for cat. Inhaling to lift, dragging your heart forward, belly falls. Exhale, smooth breath, releases all the way out, press the earth away. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl and contract, release all the air. Arch your back high as you curl your head in. Inhale, lift. Reach your right fingertips up high towards the sky as you ground down through your left palm. Exhale, thread the needle, lowering your right shoulder down to the mat and extend your left arm up and over your left ear towards the top of your mat. Lift your hips back and up. As you press your right arm down into the ground and stay with your breath here. Then drag your left palm back underneath your left shoulder. Inhale your right arm high. Inhale. Exhale, lower your right palm down. Inhale your left arm lifts. Open your heart to the left. Exhale, thread the needle, lowering your left shoulder down to the mat. Extend your right fingertips up and overhead. Slow, smooth, controlled breaths as you press your left arm down into the earth. Finding a little bit of a heart-opening twist here. Staying with your breath. Drag your right palm back underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, lift your left arm up, open your heart. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Then you can wiggle from side to side, creating crescent moon shapes with your body, drawing your head towards your tailbone, moving from left then to right. Just moving slow and controlled. Come back to center. Tuck your toes, press back, downward facing dog. Pedal your dog out here, bending into one knee and then the other. Maybe turning your head from side to side, sending your gaze underneath your armpit. Then come back to center. Inhale. Come onto your tippy toes and step up to the top of your mat. Forward fold and take ragdoll, grabbing for opposite elbows. Relax your head and neck and sway from side to side. Let your head hang heavy, like an apple hanging at the end of a branch with a soft bend in your knees. Then release your hands down. Inhale, circle your palms up and overhead. Come to stand. Exhale, swan dive. Release all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen your spine. Press your palms to your shins. Exhale and fold. Inhale, circle your arms up to stand. Reach up, stand up. Exhale, swan dive, releasing all the way back down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle your arms up to stand. Exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back. Low lunge with your right leg stepping back. Inhale, lift your arms up for Anjaneyasana. Let your hips sink down towards the earth. Rolling over to the top of your right thigh, then bend your elbows and press your thumbs into the back of your head as you lift your elbows and your armpits high. Press your head back into your hands. Inhale, extend your arms up and overhead. Frame your left foot, then shift your weight back. Straighten through your left leg for half splits. Flexing your left toes towards the sky, fold over your left leg. Your hips are stacked directly over your right knee. As you lengthen your spine, rebend your left knee, tuck your right toes, step back, plank pose. Lower your knees, bending your elbows lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift for baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes underneath your body. Activate your legs, press up, plank pose. Actively press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Step or hop your feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms up to stand. Exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time your left foot steps back, low lunge. Release your left knee down to the ground. Inhale your arms high for Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Letting your hips release down towards the earth. Relax your shoulders. Big breath in. Exhale, bend your elbows, bringing your hands to prayer. Elbows lift, armpits lift as you press your hands into the back of your head. Press your head back into your hands. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Shift your weight back for half splits, straightening through your right leg. Flex your right toes to the sky. Let your spine extend long. Your chin reaching towards your shin, your nose towards your toes. Big breath into your back. Staying present here in this moment, right here, right now. Let your breath remind you to be here, not going to the past or to the future. Rebend your right knee, tuck your left toes. Step back, plank pose. Lower your knees, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale, lengthen your spine and lower. Tuck your toes, press up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step or hop up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, then bend your knees, heel toe your feet wide and come into yogi squat, dropping your hips down between your heels. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Let your heart lift high and your tailbone drop low. Then extend your right fingertips outside your right pinky toe. Inhale your left arm high. Twist your heart open towards the left. Maybe you send your gaze up towards your left hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Plant your hands down. Step your left foot back. Release your left knee down to the mat. Come down to lizard pose. Lowering down to forearms. Releasing and relaxing your head and neck. Keep drawing your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Maybe you lengthen your left toes a little bit further back behind you. Inhale, lift back up. Come onto your left palm and then press your right knee open with your right hand, coming onto the razor edge of your right foot. Inhale, come back through center. Frame your right foot with both hands. Inhale, lift your arms. Anjaneyasana, bend your elbows, press your head back into your palms. Hands at prayer at the back of your neck. Forward fold, shift back, half splits. Extend over your right leg. Flex your right toes towards the sky and breathe. Rebend into your right knee, tuck your left toes, step back, plank pose, knees lower, chaturanga. Inhale, lift baby cobra. Exhale, down. Tuck your toes, press up and back, downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms up to stand. Exhale, swan dive all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet wide. Bend your knees, drop your butt. Yogi squat. Release your left fingertips outside your left toes this time. Extend your right arm up towards the sky, twisting your heart open towards the right. Send your gaze up towards your right fingertips. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Then lower your palms down towards the earth and step your right foot to the back of the mat. Untuck your right toes and lower down to lizard pose. Your left toes are pointing straight forward. Hug your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Relax your head and neck. And stay with your breath. Coming back to right here, right now. Inhale. Press your right palm down. Inhale and lift up. And then with your left palm, press your left knee open. Coming onto the razor edge of your left foot. Maybe finding a little bit of a back bend here. Big breath in. Exhale. Come back to center. Frame your left foot with both palms. Inhale, lift up. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Fold over your left leg. Shift your hips back. Straighten through your left leg. Half splits. Fold over. Extending your spine long as you release down over your left leg. Big breath in. Exhale, bend your left knee. Step back, plank pose. Knees lower to the ground. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale down. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, circle your arms up to stand. Reach up, stand up. Exhale, drag your hands through heart center and close your eyes. Connecting with your breath. Reconnecting with this present moment. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step back, plank pose. Bend your knees to the earth. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lengthen your spine as you lower. Tuck your toes. Press up, plank pose. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knees. Tuck your right hip up on top of the left. Lift your right knee high. Press your right hand back down into the mat. Then exhale, step it through. Coming into pigeon pose. Lengthen your left leg straight back behind you. Make sure your right knee's outside of your right hip. Then fold over your right shin. Once you've arrived here, come back to your breath. Try not to wiggle or fidget, but stay present here in your body. Sending breath into your right hip. Feeling the expansion and contraction of your lungs as you breathe in and out, filling up and letting go. Connecting to this breath, the umbilical cord to the universe. Take a big breath in and receive whatever it is that you need. And exhale, letting go of everything else that no longer serves. Good. Staying here, deepening your breath. Visualize your breath, creating space in your body, sending the energy and the power of your breath into any areas of tension or tightness. Releasing your jaw, your shoulders. Release any clenching in your butt. Then bring your palms back underneath your shoulders. Inhale and press up. Roll over onto your right hip and swing your left leg out in front. Bring your right foot inside of your left leg. Create a figure 4 with your legs and extend your spine long as you forward fold over your left leg. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, fold back in. Keep telescoping your spine long, reaching your nose towards your toes. Big breath into your backside body as you breathe here. Exhaling, let it go. Inhale. Lift back up. Exhale, twist. Plant your right palm down. Press your hips high, stargazer pose. Extend your left arm up and overhead. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release your hips and lower them back down to the ground. Cross your left leg up and over the right. Plant your left palm behind your tailbone. Twist your right arm around your left knee, either hugging and wrapping around the front of your left knee or bending your elbow to plant in front of your left knee. Inhale and sit tall. Exhale to deepen the twist. Take a counter twist on the other side, twisting your heart open towards the right. Good, then uncross your legs, extend both legs out in front, grab for the backs of your thighs and rock gently up and down your spine, massaging the muscles on either side of your spine. So maybe rocking gently on one side and the other. Then step or hop back to downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips, left hip opening on top of the right. Keep equal weight in both of your palms as you lift the left knee a little bit higher. Exhale, knee to nose, then shift forward into half pigeon pose, lowering your left shin down towards the earth and extending your right leg straight back behind you. Big breath in, lifts your heart. Exhale, fold over your left shin. Releasing down into half pigeon on the left side. Once you arrive here, again, come back to your breath into this present moment, staying with it, staying present in your body and not fidgeting or wiggling. I'm going to read you a quote. It says, expansion and contraction, waning and waxing, the inhale and exhale, the pulsation of life's energies, gracefully, gloriously, and often painfully sculpting us. Are you willing to surrender to the process, to pause and look within, to leap when your heart says go, to listen when your heart says no, to trust in the perfect rhythm of your growth, affirming that you will flow wherever you are meant to flow, allowing yourself to rest into the place where you are, trusting that you are destined to go far, giving right now your heartfelt attention, honoring your need for inward reflection, to look without judgment, taking account of what you find, practicing patience and faith in the tides of your life, to integrate, learn, and move forward with clarity, embracing your power with confidence and sincerity. Are you willing? Inhale, lift back up. Roll onto your left hip and swing your right leg out in front. Inhale, extend your arms up and overhead and forward fold over your right leg. How's your breath? Can you take a big breath into your back side body, deepening this forward fold? Embracing your power with confidence and sincerity. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthening through your spine. Inhale, lift up. Left hand plants. Press your hips high. Extend your right arm up and overhead as you press your body open. Opening all along the front side of your body. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release and lower down. Cross your left leg up and over the right, bending your right knee towards your left hip. Then extend your right arm up and overhead to twist. Your left hand is planted behind your tailbone. Inhale and sit tall. Exhale to deepen the twist. Belly button comes towards your spine. Maybe you send your gaze over your left shoulder. Then take a counter twist, opening your heart towards the right. Unwind and come back through center. Extend your legs out in front. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen your spine. Try to reach your belly button forward. Then fold back in, relaxing your head and neck. Maybe you grab for the outside edges of your feet. So in this forward folding bend, we can access our deepest breath. So can you come back to your breath? Sending a powerful breath into your backside body, letting your lungs expand 360 degrees. Let your breath be audible. Let your breath draw you into the wonder and curiosity of the present, of this magic moment right here and right now. Inhale, lift up. Extend your fingertips forward, sitting tall. Roll down one vertebrae at a time, rolling slowly onto your back. Release all the way down. Then bend your knees, draw your heels in towards your butt. Inhale and press into your feet. Lift your hips high for bridge pose. Your hands will clasp underneath your back. Then roll your shoulders underneath your heart and press your hands down into the earth. Press your feet down in towards the earth and lift your hips a little bit higher. Maybe you bend your arms to 90 degrees, releasing the clasp, and let your hands rest in your and let your hips rest in your hands like a chalice so that your fingers are pointing out and up. This is a more restorative form of bridge pose. Then release your hands down and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time, releasing your butt all the way down to the earth. And then extend your legs long, reach your arms up and overhead and take a big breath in. Exhale, curl your knees to your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Hold on to your right knee, extend your left leg long down to the earth. Good, then twist your right knee over towards the left for a reclined twist, lowering your right knee down to the ground. Extend your right arm open out to a T. Turn your head to the right and close your eyes. Pressing your right knee down towards the earth and your right shoulder down towards the earth. Feel this detoxifying twist ringing out your spine. Stay with your breath. Letting gravity start to do the work here as you start to slow down. But staying present, savoring every moment you have here. Come back to center and then draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Holding onto your right shin, holding onto your left shin, extend your right leg down. Then cross your left knee across your body. Recline, twist, extend your left arm out to the side and turn your head to the left and close your eyes. How's your breath? Continuing to stay present, staying in your body, right here, right now. Feel all the sensations. Feel the wave of breath moving through your entire body. Are you willing to surrender to the process? To pause and look within? To leap when your heart says go? To listen when your heart says no? Come back to center. Draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And rock and roll into plow pose, letting your toes extend back behind your head and let your legs start to straighten. You can stay in plow, bending your elbows to 90 degrees so that your hands catch your lower back. Or maybe you bend your knees and come into dead man's pose. So plow, dead man's, or maybe you'd like to take a shoulder stand, extending your toes up and overhead. Can you lift your toes up towards the sky? Then exhale, release your feet back and down behind your head for plow pose, and roll down one vertebrae at a time, keeping your legs straight, releasing the urge to lower them down all at once. Then bend your knees, lower your feet down to the ground. Reach your hands inside of your knees to grab for the outside of your feet and move towards happy baby, drawing your knees down towards the earth. Can you press your feet into your hands as your hands draw your feet down, drawing your knees a little closer towards your armpits, rolling your tailbone down closer towards the earth, releasing and relaxing your lower spine. Maybe you'd like to rock from side to side, straighten through one leg and then the other. Then when you're ready, letting your feet go and letting them flop open at the end of your mat, letting your palms rest away from your body. Take up as much space as you need here. Come back to your natural breath. The breath that moves and supports you without thought, without control. Scanning your body from your feet, relaxing your legs, relaxing your hips, letting every muscle, fiber, and ligament relax and go heavy. Let your belly go soft. Feel your heart surrender, your body just completely releasing and relaxing, giving yourself this time in Shavasana to receive. Please lay here resting in this pose of surrender, of complete relaxation, so that you may receive all the benefits of this practice. Honoring your body, your breath, and all of the loving, compassionate, beautiful life force that lies within you. Namaste.